Happy birthday to me. Okay, yeah, it's my birthday today. I figured I can't let the day go by without making another video, and I do have to get this one done. This is in fact a gorgeous sock bunny rabbit doorstop, and its sole purpose in life is to keep the nursery door open on my grandson's nursery room. So it is not a toy, guys. Please do not think it's a toy. It's probably not safe for children. It's a scraggly sock with rice inside and a woolly tail, but it is cute, and I'm sure as soon as Robin is old enough to crawl around and investigate things and put things in his mouth, this will be moved somewhere safe. So that is my disclaimer, okay? It's not a toy. It is a doorstop. Let's do it. So here is everything you will need to make the sock rabbit. You will of course need your socks. I bought two very, very long pairs in, I think it was Primark, for about £2. You will need your hot glue gun. You will need some string. I've also got some fishing wire. I will probably use the fishing wire. It's really, really strong. If you're only making a tiny one, you can do what I did with the gnome, one of my older videos, and use the small rubber bands. You will of course need your rice. I've got 3 bags. I bought Tesco Everyday Value, really cheap, because I'm not obviously going to be eating it. You'll need some ribbon, and you will need scissors. You will need your, if you have one, a pom-pom maker. I have a set of 3. I'm going to do a large one because it's going to be a large rabbit, and some white wool for the tail. And for the eyes and the mouth, I'm going to use pen, but if you wanted to, you could use buttons for the eyes and draw the mouth, or, you know, either way you want to do it. So these are all the things you will need, and let's just get cracking on with the video. So I'm going to hook the camera up now and get started. I did forget to mention you'll also need your pint glass, similar system to the one I did with the gnome. So you will pour your rice into your glass, is your step number 1. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I will probably do 2 glasses of rice, 2 bags of rice for the body, 1 for the head, but we're just going to see how it turns out. I want quite a big rabbit, so I'm just going to put the sock over the glass, similar to what I did with the gnome, and turn it over, making all the rice go in. Bash it down, again very, very similar. You might find easier ways of filling your sock up. I do find this is the easiest way. I just put the sock back over the glass, and yeah, it's easy for me. So you guys do whatever you find easiest. Oh dear, my video should be called Make a Mess with Me. Right, now that is 2 whole bags in the sock for the body of the rabbit. At which point you're going to tie it off, okay? So once you've done the body of the rabbit, you're going to wrap a tie around here, as tight as you possibly physically can do it. You can use the rubber bands at this point, but I think I'm just going to go ahead with the fishing wire. So just take your wire or your string, either way, because you're going to wrap a ribbon around it. You're not going to see the string anyway. So either way, whatever works for you. I'm going to wrap it around. Hardest thing about fishing wire is it's really hard to see. So I'm going to get it like that, wrap it around a couple of times, tie a couple of knots, and that should really hold it in place for the life of your doorstop. I don't know why I always heavy breathe when I make videos, but can you see that, guys? So that's the body of the rabbit. You can wrap your wire or your string around another couple of times just to be doubly sure it's not going anywhere, and I'll do that. It probably will be hard to see this wire on the video. 1 more, and I think that's okay. Okay. Oh, we are good. Cut the bag. I'm going to play this one by ear until I think the head is big enough in relation to the body. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want the head to be ridiculously large or ridiculously small. A little bit more, not too much more. I probably won't do the whole bag. So that's how much I've got left out of the last bag. We'll see what that looks like. And then that's probably where I'm going to leave it for the head of the rabbit. Yeah, I'm loving that. That's pretty much in proportion, I think. Get some more string left over from before and tie it off as much as you can tie it, as hard as you can tie it. Let's go back in to tie that bit there. I've doubled this up now, so hopefully it's double the strength, super strength, and will not break when I pull it real tight. I'm going to tie off above the head, which is going to leave a bit of sock left for the ears. Well, quite a lot of sock left for the ears, really. Pull it as tight as you can pull it without it ripping. Oh dear. Few more knots and I'll be happy. Wrap it round a couple of times. And I'm happy with that. Next step for me really is to secure this head. Obviously I only tied it in the middle and it really is still bouncing around. So that's the hot glue gun heated up. I'm really just gonna throw a load in here and just let the head come down naturally and do what it's got to do. Push down hard. Put some under here as well. I really just don't want the head bouncing around. I want it to be quite a set, solid piece. And yeah, push hard until the top sock has stuck to the bottom sock. So the next step we want to do is put a lovely bow around the rabbit's neck. So I've got a selection of ribbons here. I think because it's such a large rabbit, I'm going to go with the large white. I might even add in the nice grey polka dot afterwards, but we'll go with the large white. Nice bow around his neck. Let's have a look. Where are we? So we are going to go around like this. Tie a nice little loop, quite loosely. It doesn't have to be too tightly round his neck. Just enough for it to sit pretty on the side. I do like my bows to be quite quite neat, but it doesn't have to be too tight. I'm happy with that. So after I've done that, I'm going to cut the ribbon to length so that it's not all over the floor. And that's that. So you have the rabbit's head, the rabbit's body, and the lovely ribbon under its head here. It's looking cute already. Take the sock directly up. Let me pull it closer to the camera. I'm going to cut straight down the middle of the sock so that one falls either side of the head, and then we'll see what that looks like. So I'll go ahead and do that. Make sure you're getting pretty much half of the sock in. You don't want one massive ear and one tiny ear. All the way down to the top. Decent scissors are important here, and clearly mine aren't doing the job, but we'll get there. Okay. So, look at this. Look at this. This is what happens when you cut paper with your fabric scissors. These were fabric scissors, people, but they were used for paper. So, you can either have it super soft and super cute like that, with just 2 floppy ears, remembering that this is in fact a doorstop. It's not a child's toy. So you could have it cute like that, maybe glue them in place here, or cut them shorter and do whatever you want with them. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cut a point into them at the bottom, around about here. So whatever happens, they are pointy ears, very rabbit-like. But again, you know, it's a sock rabbit, so we're not looking for utter perfection here, guys. I'm gonna fold it over that side and probably just glue it in place here with the hot glue gun, just so that it's a floppy ear. It's falling down, but it's not hanging completely flat down the side of the rabbit, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to put a little bit of dab of glue here, and I mean little, very, very little. And that's cute, right? Cutie! Okay, and I'm going to do the same to this side. I'm going to cut the point up from here so that it is very kind of like pointy rabbit-like. And then I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to do the same to this side. Tiniest little dab of glue and push it in like that. Guys, come on, you have to admit this is looking super cute already. Yeah? Cute, cute. Okay. 2 more things to do is the face and the tail. I'm going to use my one of my black Posca pens, and oh, just fingers crossed it actually works out. I'm just going to do 2 little eyes. I'm not doing too much detail. So, ooh, I'll bring the rabbit closer. So I'm going to do a little eye here. And another one here. Give it a bit of a dab. These Posca pens need the paint to come out. So we've got 2 cute little eyes, and then I'm just going to do a cross for the nose. I'm not going into too much detail on the rabbit's face. Just get the paint to come out a bit more before I go ahead with the cross. Might have to go over it a couple of times. It is a sock. These pens don't write very well on the socks, as I am learning right now with you guys. Oh, it's cutie! Okay, so that is the rabbit pretty much finished. Now we just need to put a big, gorgeous, fluffy tail on him or her, and see how that turns out. Okay, for the tail, you will need your pom-pom maker. If you don't have one of these, you can make it the old traditional way with 2 pieces of cardboard in a circle. You'd have to Google that one, guys. I'm so sorry. I haven't used that for many years. So I'm going to just make a pom-pom with the pom-pom maker. I will speed this bit up for you. It's quite straightforward, but I will speed it up. Otherwise, you could be here all night. So just crack on with that. So you need your wool. Just going to start you off. You need your wool. You're going to start around about here, hold it in with your hands, and then basically wrap, wrap, wrap all the way over, all the way around. Seriously, okay. All the way over until this whole entire section is full up. Okay, and keep doing that. Completely full up, you need to do exactly the same on the other half, and it will be ready to cut out and make a pom-pom. So go ahead and do that, and I'll come back to you when it's ready. Okay, that's the pom-pom done, so you need to get your scissors now and cut through the center. I've already started because my scissors are rubbish, so I've had to go on the hunt for better ones. Cut through the center of your pom-pom. If you already have one of these things, you'll know what to do. If you don't and you're interested in getting them, then I will be showing you. Okay, once you have cut through both, you are ready to tie the centre off. So I'm just going to use a cluster of the wool together. I've put a few lengths together. I'm going to go through the centre here, turn it over, bring it through the centre this side, and tie it in a circle. Well, tie it in a circle, seriously, tie it in a bow, and pull it hard. That will go straight through to the centre of your pom-pom. I'm going to tie a knot in that, and that should secure it enough to not worry anymore. And then the moment of truth, you're going to undo your pom-pom maker. So you're going to pull the sides out, and then these two sides, they pull apart, dun, dun, dun. Fluff it up a bit, and then cut off that excess string here. So we should do that. And that is the tail ready. That's the tail made. Some people, you see it on TV and on craft things, like to trim their pom-poms to make them completely perfect. I don't care enough to do that. Don't have the time to do that. And it's a bunny tail. So who cares, right? And now we're going to stick it on the back of the rabbit. So we're going to turn it round and we're going to place it right here. It's going to be cute. So we're going to use hot glue for that. I'm going to separate out as much as I can to get it as flat as I can in the centre. Like so. Then get your hot glue gun. Big dollop. Don't want it coming off. Big fat dollop of hot glue. And then stick it where you want it. I'm going to stick it right here. I'm going to push it in. But then once it's dry, and I know it's dry, I'm going to fluff it out. Guys, it's so cute. Okay, and that's it, finished. And I hope you like it. You can add more to it if you wanted. You could put some buttons on it, put a little shirt on it. But this is a doorstop. I'm going to leave it like that. I love it. I think it's super cute for a little baby boy's bedroom. And I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you feel inspired to make it. You might want to, you know, mould him a bit. Him, her, whatever you like. But cute, right? Yay! This will stop any door. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Bye until next time.